Unboxed. We take things out of boxes. Unboxed. And that's all we do. Unboxed. Yeah, we take things out of boxes. Unboxed. And that's all we do.
Hello, this is a box, so you must be watching Unboxed, the best unboxing videos on the web guaranteed. I'm your host, Geoff with a G, and in a few moments I'll be having a look to see what tech gadget is hidden in this box. These gadgets provided by my colleague Geoff with a J, so let's see. So I haven't yet seen what's in here, and Geoff with a J, have you put anything in here? Plasters. I was hoping for a phone, but we've got plasters. It's a box, so I guess we can unbox it. Well, these are Band-Aid plasters, as you can see. They say they're adhesive, which I guess is good. You want that to stick to your fingers or your hand. 40 in the box, one size though. Now, I do notice, on the front of the box is some braille. I don't know what it says, but in a way we do have haptic feedback with this product. Very nice. Now, I noticed down here at the bottom, it does say that they're sterile unless opened or damaged. So, try not to damage them. So information here is a recycled box, which is good. And, now this is interesting. Contains natural rubber latex, which may cause allergic reactions. So a potential health hazard in the making. Okay, time to get in the box. It's a standard cardboard flap mechanism on the top. The access port, fairly easy to get into. And there they are, 40 plasters, all arranged in the same orientation as far as I can tell. Let's take one at random. There's more information on the front, and there we see through the back, there's the plaster. Lovely. Okay, it's time to have a look at the plasters. Now, you may want to use some scissors or a knife, maybe a scalpel or some other precision instrument at this point, but I'm just going to rip it open. And if I can just get in here, it's a little bit fiddly. I really think that sometimes these manufacturers don't take into account that not everybody's got dainty little fingers, but I'm getting in. There we are. We see the plaster. Notice that the edges appear a little tapered. We see the bandage part in the middle, all looking good so far. Now, what many of you are probably interested in, well, let's just look at the back first. You see that hinge mechanism. And just to give you some sense of how big these plasters are, here's a quarter. You can see the diameter of the quarter is just a bit wider than the width of the plaster. Okay, time to see how it actually fits in practice. All you got to do is remove these two little white strips. You see the plaster is quite translucent there, letting a lot of light through. There's the sterile protective part. And we can imagine maybe your wife got a little angry with you and, stabbed you in the hand maybe. Well, that's where the plaster comes in. Slap it on. It sticks. It's adhesive. Lovely. Right, time for a plaster fight off. We've seen the Band-Aids, but let's take a look at a competitor product. Top Care sheer plasters. Well, boxes are similar in size. You've got a bit of a narrower fit for the Top Care plasters. A little taller at the top there, but overall you won't notice much if these boxes are in a coat pocket. Width-wise, almost identical. Now, 60 plasters of Top Care, 60 plasters, different sizes as well, not all the same size, so you could argue they've got a couple of advantages there over the Band-Aids. They list the sizes on the side of the box. And I think, this is also an important point here, that it's laboratory tested. I don't know about Band-Aid, but Top Care obviously going for the scientific angle, laboratory tested plasters. Now, they've got instructions on the side. Now, what else? Conforms to your body. Sounds good to me. Couple other things I noticed. They do make the point that these are quality guaranteed plasters. Nice. And also latex free. which is not the case with the Band-Aid ones, which do contain latex. So I just want to show you now what the Top Care plaster looks like on the finger, so we can have a proper side-by-side comparison to the Band-Aid. Once again, you might want to use scissors or a knife to open this. I'm just sticking with using my hands. Okay, here's the plaster. Now, you may notice straight away that the bandaged area in the middle is quite a lot bigger than on the Band-Aid plaster. Same hinged mechanism to get in there. So I think if you were to suffer a larger wound, if your wife was particularly angry with you and stabbed you twice, say, this may do a better job at covering up that wound than the Band-Aid. So let's get that on the other hand. It's not quite as transparent as the Band-Aid, slight different finish, but you won't notice that really. So summing up, the Band-Aid plasters cost a bit more than the Top Care ones. You do get fewer plasters, no USB cable, no Wi-Fi, but on the plus side, the box does feature haptic feedback.
3, 2, 1.